Hello, welcome to our Wireless News. I'm Roberta Prescott covering FutureCom 2016 in Brazil. I'm here with Mr. Shawn. He's the CMO of ZTE, and we are going to talk about the new technologies deployment in Brazil. Mr. Shawn, how ZTE sees the improving of technology from carriers in Brazil, from 3G to 4G and upcoming 5G?
I think, it's a very interesting topic about that. Brazil is a huge market, especially in Latin America. It's the largest market in Latin America. And we think, have the many resources here, and also with, economic growth. I think the 4G have will spread rapidly. And also we think in the near future, maybe not only the ZTE and also the other vendors like the Nokia, Ericsson, and Huawei will also bring the new technology here. We think the pre-5G maybe is the first step with a long way to the 5G. I think for the 5G, it's a need time. It's for the standard is not stabilized yet now. So for the industrial point of the view, it will be launched in 2020. I think Brazil should be the first country deploy the 5G in Latin America. That's my idea, right?
And when you say pre-5G, what exactly do you mean?
That means, the pre-5G, that's between the 4G and 5G technology. ZTE have our own patent, and we have our own solution for this. We can use the legacy resources of the 4G network, and also the users they don't need to change their handset, and also can enjoy the higher speed than 4G network, and also have the good experience in these areas. And also the operators, I mean the telecommunication operators, they also can use their legacy resources and keep their cost. That's our solution for this, and we also have the prototype in our booth. We already deployed these solutions not only in China and also in the SoftBank in Japan, and we also win the Mobile Technology Breakthrough Awards in the Barcelona MWC, this year.
And talking about ZTE strategies for Brazil, what is the company focused on today and for the next couple of years?
ZTE in Brazil have already for 15 years, since 2002, we entered this Brazil telecommunication market. Till now, we have the three main areas. One is in the main operators, here like the Vivo, TIM, Claro, and Oi. These are our main operators. We provide like the transmission products, fixed broadband, and also the customized CPE. And we also striving for the radio parts of that, because in the last 2 years we have some troubles of some patent disputes, but now we already solved this dispute. I think in the near future we can enter this market. The second is about the enterprise and the government. We already provide like the smart cities, and also we have provided for the Ministry of Education of the e-bag project here. And the third one is about we are looking for the local partners and the channels to provide more products and services for all the end users.
Yes, IoT and smart cities are a huge topic at this year FutureCom. How do you see the development of these concepts in Brazil? We see some pilot projects already, and how do you think they are going to develop in the country?
For that one, it's very interesting. It depends on one depends on the technology development, and the second one is it depends on the customer requirements. And also we need to concerning about the whole economic environment. We know in the past 2 years Brazil have suffered the economic crisis here. But according to the estimation from some the organizations, should be from the next year it will be grow little by little. I think in the next 2 years, we have the huge market here, and we also have to invest a lot of the resources in these areas. So we think we have the good opportunities. We can bring the more contribution to this market.
And in your opinion, what role 5G will play in IoT deployments?
In the 5G, comparing with the 4G, I just am talking about the 5G can solve the problem of the massive connection. In the 4G, before the 4G, we just are talking about, the conversation or communication of the man-to-man. But in the future, we think the man-to-man, machine-to-machine, and man-to-machine will get popular. And also, we need the massive connection for that. So for the 5G, we can solve this problem, and we can provide more solutions and much experience in these areas.
Thank you a lot for this interview.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stay tuned at arcelwireless.com.